Good Friday invites me to slow down and face the weight of what Jesus carried for me. These verses in Isaiah describe the suffering that my sin caused and the love that held him to the cross, securing my undeserved grace and salvation. They prepare my heart to enter this weekend with humility and gratitude.
Isaiah 53 verses 5 to 6. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The chastening for our well-being fell upon him, and by his scourging we are healed. All of us like sheep have gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way. But the Lord has caused the iniquity of us all to fall on him.
When I sit with Isaiah's words on Good Friday, I feel the weight of a love that chose suffering for my sake. Isaiah spoke to a people who had wandered far from God, yet God promised a servant who would carry their guilt and restore their peace. That promise reaches its fulfillment at the cross. I see myself in the description of sheep who have gone astray. I recognize the ways I have turned to my own path and trusted my own wisdom. The honesty of that confession prepares me to see the beauty of what Christ has done. The language of this passage is deeply personal. He was pierced for my transgressions. He was crushed for my iniquities. The punishment that brought me mercy and grace fell on him. These are not distant theological ideas, but rather real costs that Jesus willingly accepted. My sin brought him to the cross, and his love kept him there. I struggle to understand the generosity of that exchange. It feels unfair in a way that exposes my pride and reveals the depth of his mercy. Good Friday slows me down, invites me to look at the cross without rushing past the sorrow or the sacrifice. It teaches me to receive grace with humility. I cannot explain why I should gain from his suffering, yet I know with certainty that his wounds have paid my ransom. This truth leaves me humbled as I consider the seriousness of my sin. It leaves me grieved as I remember what he endured. It leaves me amazed as I see the strength of his love. Most of all, it leaves me grateful for a Savior who carried what I can never carry and opened the way for my healing and salvation. And that is my thought for today. God bless and have a great day.